Hello, everybody. Welcome. Think we're all good. Today's not going to be a very long stream, mainly because I got stuff to do. Make sure I'm good to go tomorrow. I'll be going to my aunt and uncle's place. It's like a 6-hour drive, so I gotta get prepped for that. And then there won't be any streams until the Friday after that. Maybe. I haven't made any decisions on exactly when I'm heading back, but it'll be either that Friday or Saturday. So yeah, let's get as far as we can here. We're going over to the Legram today, visit Laura's hometown. Yeah, I believe we already got everything set up. Everybody's equipped. I mean, not everybody, but you know, everybody important on our team. What do we have? Oh yeah, I was working on that. I think at this point we don't need this. Like, we never needed it to begin with, or this, but it was just a help at the beginning. Okay, you have a there. Okay, so we already have impede. We have an extra delay. Detection, I don't know why I gave that to you specifically. So let's redo some of this. Can I keep that? Sure, we'll keep that. We're gonna keep that, we're gonna keep that. And we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna give detection to... they have to be in the team, right? Honestly, yeah. It gives arts, so that's probably the best bet right now. Wow, her arts are not nearly as strong as I remember them being. Is it because of this? No, that can't be that much. She has a lot of boosts to her arts. I don't know. Okay, so, but what to give? Like, let's see here. We don't do a lot of abnormal statuses, so it's not useful for you. Really? We don't do arts. I mean, we kind of do. Off-air cannon, but that's better for someone else. Yeah, that's still better for someone else. Evasion and accuracy? Probably not going to use it. Fortune. Not for you. Our arts are only for like 442. So speed down and movement down plus 30 attack. I think that's a pretty good get right there. Status effects might be a pretty good one too. Freeze is really good, but it gives nothing else, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, there's not a lot to choose from. Might as well give you this since we don't have Fee in the team. There's like no reason not to. But no. Like a lot of this is a maybe. Another impede could be good, or speed is fine. More delay could always be good. We're gonna be dodging, so maybe. Chance to blind could also be really good. That is scent. Give you some ability to relieve status effects. Do I want that on you, though? I don't think I do. Jeez, it's hard to choose. Just more evasion? I mean, at that point, you know what? We'll just give you the, this. For now, this. 2 of these are gonna go over to Fee when she's here. So, yeah, but for now, I think this is fine. Tactics-wise, we already made this decision. That's fine. Yeah, I should probably actually move you over here just in case. If you end up in a fight, you'll be able to help. Okay, I think that's all. We got everything done before. Yeah, we already did that. Cool. I mean, the other thing to do would be to check recipes. It's hard to tell like which ones I've given and which ones I haven't. I don't know if I have all the recipes. I probably don't, right? I own all the recipes. So technically speaking, I should be able to finish this. Okay. What brings your apple here? Oh, I see. Your field study slipped in my mind. I don't remember. I don't remember what voice I gave Patrick. We're gonna go with this for now. Hi, Patrick. Back from your vacation, I see. Indeed. We returned to Trista a short while ago. Wow. This guy really looks like he's got a stick up his butt. You know what? William just says it how it is. Look how tense that's up his forehead is. William reached over to Patrick and pinched his forehead out of nowhere. Can she even reach that high? How dare you touch me like that? Yep, I thought so. You're not as bad as Grams when you're working, though. You shouldn't randomly pinch people you don't know, William. Who is this irritating brat? She's one of the new additions to Class 7. Much to my dismay. Don't be silly, Eustace. Don't be a bully, I mean. I see Class 7 has another interesting member amongst its ranks. I can see my sanity slipping away with every moment I spend near her. Please, just depart on your field study and take her away. No. Okay. Anyway, that's not who I was going to talk to. Where is she? It's not you. Oh, it is you. Why are you at the front desk now? I don't want to do this, but I kind of have to now. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19. We're missing one? Okay, which one are we missing? Okay. Dang it. Which one is it? This is gonna be hard to tell, isn't it? Okay, it has to be close to the bottom, right? Mixed hamburger dish, hot pot, gelato, soda, okay. Mori, herb pasta, pudding, nuggets. Okay, and then we have Bruton pizza, risotto, tart. Wait, where am I? Green coffee. That's what we're missing. I think. Yes, we're missing the coffee. Okay, let's make a espresso. Oh, dang it. We need the freaking what's his face on the team. Dang it. I can't do it. Nobody on the team is good at it. I mean, let's give it a try with Isis. Get lucky.
Would you expect anything less?
I expected more, actually. Anyway, okay, we just need coffee. I wish I could take note of that. If I had some sort of object that I could possibly, you know, note something down with. If one of those actually existed, that would be great. Anyway. Yes, I am going to take note of it. So if I remember I actually had this note, that would be a surprise. Out of context, coffee. We'll see if I ever remember that I put that there. And what are you missing? You have less, so you're missing more. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh wow, you're missing a lot of them. Dang it. Meatball. Rice and fry up. Like throw up? It says a spicy meatball. Okay, hot pot. The Wander Gelato.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Perhaps the winds are feeling mischievous.
I think they're feeling something. Cocktail steak, rice. I think it's the rice. Never mind, the adamantine steak. What's that? Oh wait, yeah, we have that. I mean, we have that. I have enough to do this.
All right,
you know what, Gaius? You're gonna have a lot of stuff to do, apparently.
The winds are feeling mischievous.
Note to self, don't ever cook with Gaius. I'm just gonna use this as well.
I must.
I'm just gonna do this.
A reasonable outcome.
That is not what I wanted, Eustace. I wanted you to fail.
What in Adios's name is this?
Egg custard pudding? Dang it.
Your funeral!
It's not mine. It's Thomas's.
Look at all that smoke!
I'm just gonna do all of them.
I'll do what I can. Not what I...
Well,
That way I don't have to think. It's always a good time when you don't have to think.
Helios's name is this?
You tell me. Elementart. Okay, who named that?
I'll give it a try.
You have to let me know.
Perhaps the winds are feeling mischievous.
If you don't, I'm gonna blame Machias, just because it sucks. I'm pretty sure I remember doing the brown liquid thing. There's 3 of them. Ah. I don't know what he's talking about, but I don't have time for it. Okay. That's better. 12. 15, we need 5 more apparently. 5 more we're missing. We can't do all of them. But every single one that we can do.
Well, if I must. What an Adios's name?
Can't do that one. Laura, you get in here. You make poison.
Not what I intended.
Can't do that one. Okay. I've done everything I can, I think. The rest yeah, I think that adds up. There was about like 3 of them I couldn't do. I should probably actually just save up all of them and do them all at once. That would be the smart thing to do, wouldn't it? All right. Wait, who are we missing for the character thing? Oh yeah, it's Makarov. And Marcus and guys. I think that is it. Yeah, that is it. Cool. Anyway, we wasted enough time. We need to change trains at Brayhard to get to Legram, right? I suppose it'd be better for us to take the Cruisin' main line, then the transcontinental line. Right, after reaching Brayhard, we'll need to transfer to a local line, the Ebel branch line. There's only one train every 2 hours, so I'm hoping we can time our arrival to avoid a lengthy wait. It's exactly 7 AM right now. We should arrive in Brayhard somewhere around 10:30 and reach Legram by noon. Haven't woken up yet. We've got work waiting for us the first day too, so the earlier we can reach Legram, the better. I can't say Legram right now. Agreed. There's always a chance our class problem child will make another scene. She's not denying it. That's her plan. Oh, you guys are here earlier than I expected. You ready to leave too? Nah, we've still got another 20 minutes or so until the next train for Brayhard comes in. You're all going to the Dry Zez, right? I've never been, but it sounds kind of fun. It's apparently quite a trip to get there though. It's on the Empire's northwest coast. You have to cross the entire Lamar province to get there. Yeah, well, it's not often you get to go on a nice long trip like this. Don't worry, the hours will just fly by as I teach you all how to be as cool and popular as I am. Yeah, thanks, but I think I'll just take a nap instead. Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. We'll see you in 2 days then. See you at Corellia Fortress. Bye. Have a safe trip. See you later, Elliot. Later, Machias. That's all that was important. Oh, and Crow, you're here too. At least make a token attempt to stay out of trouble. No worries. Just if you hear about it, it means it wasn't on the top of my game. One of these days, Rain, you'll thirst for my life of adventure. Right. Alright. Good luck, guys. Try not to, drive everyone crazy for the next 2 days. Okie dokie. Why do I find that the slightest bit reassuring? You took the words right out of my mouth. May the guidance of the winds and the goddess be with you all. I look forward to seeing you again in 2 days. Okay. We still have a short while longer before our train arrives. I'd like to purchase our tickets now while we're waiting. No. Okay, fine. Who do we actually have to pay for our tickets to do a class mandatory trip? Or are we given money? Questions. Good morning, everyone. Group A is headed to Legram, correct? Yes, that's right. We'd like to purchase tickets to Legram via Brehard. Coming right up. Do you want them right away? Yes. Okay, so that's 6 passengers bound for Legram via Brehard. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment.
Oh, you're all heading out?
Okay.
What?
That is not the voice I was expecting you to have.
Isn't that... Huh? What are you doing here, Lecter? You miss me already?
Sure did. I'm gonna be back in Crossbell starting the day after tomorrow. Might never have the chance to see you again in this lifetime, so I figured I'd drop by and say hello.
Psh, whatever.
Whatever.
You're so silly. There's no way you or Gramps would die that easily.
Well, that old goat might scare off the Reaper, but I'm pretty weak, you know.
Who's he?
The irony of that sentence.
Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division.
We saw him while we were on our field study in Nord. He's the one supposedly responsible for negotiating with the Republic's army to prevent war from breaking out.
So he's the Iron Blood they call Scarecrow.
Why is he called Scarecrow? Does he just stand there and take hits for people?
I have to admit, he doesn't look like someone
Cat.
who specializes in espionage.
Well, I'm sure this little drop of sunshine's got suspicious written all over her, but I hope you're getting along.
Your hand never touched her head.
Don't hesitate to give her a good spanking if she causes too much trouble, though.
I think we'd get canceled.
Okay.
We'll try our best to be a welcoming class. I'm not gonna cause them any trouble. Unlike you, I'm a little angel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
What kind of little angel would casually whip out something like Eric Getlem in public? Do you have any idea how much overtime we put in just covering up for you?
Huh? You do?
Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2.
I think I was pretty good. Like, I was pretty close to that, right?
We ask that all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop.
I think this is the same voice actor that does Angelica.
If you'll excuse us, Captain.
I'm afraid we need to catch this train.
Oh, sure thing. Good luck out there, guys. Oh, and by the way, I'd prefer it if you referred to me as secretary rather than captain in public.
All right, Captain Secretary.
After all, I I am a second secretary for the Imperial government.
What does that even mean?
I see.
Well then, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Secretary.
Mr. Captain Secretary. Laura, get it right.
You'd better bring me back a souvenir from Crossbell.
He might even be Mr. Dr. Captain Secretary. Speed. The speed up animation is always funny.
They seem like an even more interesting bunch than I'd heard.
How?
Hope she gets the chance to soak in the good times at school like I did.
Well, well. For two Ironbloods, you two have a pretty cozy thing going.
Uh-oh. Looks like a scary lady's got me in her sights.
Mm-hmm. You talk like that's a bad thing.
Time to make my exit.
Okay. We know you know what kind of guy this guy is.
Not so fast. Didn't you have something you were supposed to give me? Come on.
He sees a woman and he just heads for the hills.
They don't call you the Purple Lightning for nothing.
Why? Because she's a scary lady?
Maybe you should consider giving up this teaching gig and coming to work for us.
Never mind. He was just playing hard to get.
I'll bet we could offer double what the Academy's paying you. No sweat. Aw, strictly business, huh?
Obviously. I'm not getting any younger here. Hand it over.
This is the list of every member of the Imperial Liberation Front that we're aware of at present. We've made progress in identifying their top figures, too.
I see. I suppose I should thank you.
Oh, one more thing. Claire had a message she wanted me to pass along.
I'm not even
Listening.
gonna attempt to guess what that is.
Their primary target is Crossbell City.
Okay.
But there's a chance that something else will be going down within the Empire at the same time. Those were her words.
You mean the same exact MO that they've had this entire time? Brilliant. Congratulations. I'm glad someone told me. Speed. Oh, you can't speed this up. Dang it. Why can't you speed this up though? That's weird. Wow, it's like a sea of green out there. Milliam, this is not the first time you've seen grass, is it? Please tell me not. Hey, Uses, why is that wheat all green? Wheat, barley, and rye are all cultivated in the Cruzen province. Each is grown in its season, which means that's what you're seeing right now is the fall wheat crop. Oh, cool. It's a weird scarecrow. Look at his head. Looks all messy like Lecter's. Well, that's as long as she's enjoying herself. At times like these, she seems just like any girl her age with ADHD. It's still hard to believe she's only 13. That's a year younger than my brother. It really puts things in perspective, doesn't it? Puts what thing into perspective? Child soldiers? So that's what all of us are. If he's even a child or child soldier. I suppose this is a good time as any to tell you more about where we'll be conducting our next field study. Legram is a small town in the southeast of the Empire, situated on the shore of Lake Ebel. My father, Viscount Arced, Viscount? I think it's Viscount. Arced governs the town, which itself is part of the Cruzen province. That sounds familiar. I guess it is. I guess you have the dukes over an entire region, then you have smaller nobles over certain towns. Viscount. I remember looking this up a while ago because I was curious about like medieval, you know, nobility structures. Every area has a different structure, by the way, so it's really weird. But like, you have, I think it's Count and Viscount are technically a similar rank. They're like the same rank, I think. I might be mixing things up, but I think it was Viscount is generally a border town, so they have more control over their own area of like their towns because they're far away from anybody else, and they have like situational like authority more than a normal count, which is technically like closer to home, I think. I could be mistaken with something else though. So it's interesting that you have stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken, it's that province uses father overseas. Well, technically yes, but Legram is known for being a particular self-reliant region. I doubt the Viscount has much interest in the authority of his liege lord? Sure. I suppose I can't deny that. My father can be a little too free-spirited at times. But I can't help but feel your father's governance has its own issues, especially where taxation is concerned. It's not as though I'm unaware of that. Sorry, it seems to have touched on I seem to have touched on a sensitive issue there. No, there's nothing for you to apologize for. Exchanges like these are a daily bread of the nobility. It's true that the 4 great houses do have immense power, but it's still up to the individual feudal lord to govern its prospective region. As far as taxation goes, each region has its own statuses, which makes the whole situation even more complicated. Brilliant idea, guys. Give everybody their own taxation. I'm sure that will go over very well. It is quite convoluted. Although the imperial government does seem to be attempting to unify all regions under a single tax system. And that's one of the major points of dispute between the two factions. Ironically, my father's stance on the matter is, hell will freeze over before I consent to that. Incidentally, why did I say ironically? It's incidentally. I do understand the reformist point of view, but each region of the empire has its own traditions and customs. Attempting to normalize all of these under a single system seems a little insensitive. That is, that you also have, like, if it's a percent tax, it's a little easier. But if it's a normal flat tax, you have regions that aren't commerce, that don't have a lot of commerce, they won't be able to pay that tax. And even the percent tax might be a problem. Because if there's someone, they're taxed, like, food, because they don't really have anything besides exporting food, could become a problem. That's why, you know, cost of living is different in every state, but percents tend to work well with stuff like that. The more you tell me, the more complicated it sounds. Well, it's certainly not an issue with a nice, clear-cut solution. This is boring. Don't you have any more cool stories about Legram? I suppose a couple of students batting around ideas about taxation isn't going to really solve anything. But I guess to me, one of the things Legram is most famous for is the Arcade School. Oh, is that the thing that Laura and Dad teaches? That's the one. The Arcade School of Swordsmanship is the style passed down by the ancient knights of Arabonia. It's one of the 2 most famous martial styles in the Empire, the other being the Vander School. I've heard there's a trading hall where students of the Arcade School come from all over the Empire to train. Indeed there is. Several students of the school are studying in Legram at the moment. The rest are scattered throughout the Empire. And Laura's father instructs them all? He does. Viscount Arced is not only the Lord of Legram, he's also the current head of the Arcade School. Oh, doesn't he have like a super cool title like the Radiant Blade Master or something? He sounds crazy strong. This may sound unseemly coming from his daughter, but his strength is, quite frankly, inhuman. I would easily place him among the 3 strongest people in the Empire. He sounds like an incredible guy. I've heard plenty of rumors about his strength myself. From what I understand, he acts as a combat instructor for this nation's armies, both provincial and imperial. So as a result, I hear he spends a significant amount of time away from his territory. That is unfortunately the case. He may be visiting my home, but there's no guarantee that my father will even be there. I see. That's a shame. I'd really like to meet him. You ready for more talking, guys? Oh yes, when we reach Legram, I'd like to ask you a favor of all of you. Favor? I was hoping it would be possible for you to show your respective styles to our said school students. This group has practitioners of the 8 leaves, 1 blade school, cord fencing, and spearmanship alike. And I have no doubt each would be an interest of the students of the martial arts. Perhaps so. A chance to learn more about other schools might broaden our own horizons too. Are you sure my spearmanship would be of interest to them, though? Both Reen and Uses at least use swords. Certainly, the Arced school teaches more than just swordplay. While some use 2-handed swords, like myself, others use spears and even bows. How does that work? Do you like hit them with your bow or something? Like, I mean, it's not a martial school at that point. It's more like just it's not an Arced school at that point. It's more just a martial arts school. I mean, technically you have other stuff like the martial arts I've learned. We do all weapons. Like you can even, at certain points, you can even choose any weapon you want that you look up and find to use and learn how to do it. So it could work, but bow and melee weapons are a bit different. Even Emma's orbital staff may be of interest. You think? Hey, what about me? What about me? Lemmy's really strong too. True, but it's just raw strength. There's no skill or technique involved. I concur. Watching our Gatlin wouldn't afford the students any chance to learn new techniques of their own. Ooh, you meanies. Not fair, leave me out. Anyway, I do think that would be a nice gesture, but that's assuming we get a chance before our school study is over. Of course, I look forward to it if we do. That was a long one. Emma? Lavender. Wow, you're really still on that, huh? Surely it's just a coincidence. It has to be. Because, like, nobody in the world besides one person uses lavender perfume. Or whatever it is. What's wrong, Emma? Are you getting motion sick or something? No, I'm fine. I was just wondering if we might be able to see Legram Castle while we're in Legram. Legram Castle. My bad. The castle that came up in Instructor Thomas's lessons the other day? Weather permitting, it can be seen quite clearly. It's surrounded by mist more often than not, but such imagery has its own appeal as well. Oh wow, that actually sounds pretty neat. Yes, it does. I was just thinking, it would be nice if we could apply some of the knowledge we learned in class in our field study, don't you think? Yeah, that would be... Oh yeah, that would be, okay. Wrong. We still have some time before we reach Brehard, but we'll be changing trains as soon as we arrive, so make sure you're ready. Why are you telling me that? I will be, though it's a shame we won't have time to stick around for a while. I would have liked to see Rufus again if we had the chance. I'm sure he's much too busy for that anyway, and it hardly seems appropriate to return home now, after I chose not to during the summer. That's a good point. Is something on your mind? I'm just wondering what my family and the other nobles are doing at the moment. This past month, they've been a little quiet lately. Now that you mention, I haven't heard any major conflicts between the two factions lately at all. Maybe they're just showing some restraint for a while. After all, the craziness that happened at the festival last month? Neither faction is considerate enough to avoid conflict over something so trite. I suppose I should just try to focus on our field study and not concern myself with matters beyond my control. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Almost through it. The issue of regional control, or cultural heritage, is quite a profound one. So profound as to have its own tax implications. Well, the desire to preserve that region's traditions and heritage is pretty important in most places throughout the Empire. Like the old Amonist traditions in Legram, I hear a lot of those are still around. Indeed, no doubt you will see many of them firsthand during our field study. Countless anecdotes regarding the Lance Maiden remain as well. Sounds like Legram has a lot in common with my home in Nord. Our cultures and traditions may differ, but we worship the same goddess and spirits. I think that's a fact many Eridonians are starting to forget. And if you ask me, those traditions are worth protecting, even if it means a little extra money going to taxes. Yes, I feel the same. It seems there will be much to learn during this month's field study. Alright, Milliam. Look at all those trees going past the window. It's so cool. I want to ride more trains like this. It's really fun. Trust me, it'll probably get old really soon. Really now, I'm kind of surprised. I assumed being in the intelligence division meant you'd be taking trains all the time. Well, I usually just ride Lammy when I'm out on a mission. It's gotta be cold. And the super fast train Claire and the others in the RMP use doesn't have any windows. That seems like a flaw in design. If you can't, tell what's outside, I guess it technically protects the people inside the train, but if you can't see what's outside, you can't see people attacking you or something like that. And Gramps' special train is too fancy, so you can't really relax. Interesting. It's not often that you get to ride a regular train like this then, is it? But if you get too excited here, you're not going to have much excitement left for when we reach our destination. Especially considering how early you got up this morning. But I was so excited, I could barely sleep. I'll be fine. I still have plenty of Oh, what was I saying? See, told you. We'll be in very hard soon, so try to get some sleep on the next train, okay? Okay. Sounds like this, she really is just like a other 13-year-old. I don't know any 13-year-olds who just like pass out that quickly. That's like an 8-year-old thing, or younger. Does her animation? Oh yeah, her animation changes now. That's good. That's fun. Anyway, let's do duel, Laura.
Then let us begin our duel.
My hand stinks.
Please draw a card.
I can't even blame Elliot for this one. He's not here to stack the deck against me.
Then I'll make the first move. Divine Bolt.
No.
Mirror.
No.
I didn't expect that. Mirror.
You want to play this game, huh?
I didn't expect that.
No.
Well played.
It's a 6. She might have a 7 though. It's pretty high.
Well played.
Yeah, I lose. I don't think it's possible for me to win unless she has like all the rest of her cards are small. Wait. I might have a chance. I actually, no, wow, all the rest of her cards were small.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw.
Okay,
I admit defeat. Well done.
you know what? I thought I would lose. I'll admit, I wasn't expecting to win that one. I think I've won against Laura every time because she doesn't know how to play, I guess. She uses all her big cards at the beginning. Emma, it's time for you.
Please go easy on me.
No. Yeah, apparently no.
Shall we draw then?
This hand is pretty decent.
Allow me to play first then.
I need to get this out of the way.
Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours. Oh no, this could be trouble. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
That's fine. Honestly.
I'm gonna use a bolt card.
That's also fine.
I'm gonna use a bolt card.
Now you're being mean, but that's fine.
I'm gonna use
Are
a
you-
bolt card. Sorry, I'm using a mirror.
No, you're not sorry.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
I lose. You know what, Emma? Well played. I don't know how I could have beaten you, but
It looks as though I win this time.
I don't think I could have won that. She had so many special cards and high numbers. That was like actually the perfect deck, and there's no wonder she won. Anyway, Eustace, let's do
We
it.
have to.
Yes, we do.
Draw a card.
Ah,
We have the same score. Let's redraw. We have the same score. Let's redraw. Go ahead then.
well then. Like, it could get worse. I could have had one of these things, but not by a lot.
Oh, you impertinent little.
What was that?
Take this.
What'd you just call me?
We have the same score. Let's redraw. I'll be going first. How about this?
I would have saved that if I were you, but okay. Uh-huh. Neat.
Take this.
Okay.
Take this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you impertinent little. Now you've done it.
I can't win.
My victory was assured from the start.
Yes, it was. What is with these decks? Who was stacking it? Gaius? Gaius, are you stacking the deck against me? You have to tell me.
Shall we begin?
Oh, now he gives me a good hand, does he?
You should go first then.
I mean, it was a good hand, but you know what? I don't know anymore.
Huh. Well played. I'll use a bolt.
I will not.
It seems we need to draw again. I'll go first then.
Okay. Okay.
Well done. Well done.
I think I should win this.
Well done. Huh. Well played. I lost, but I had a lot of fun.
Okay, so it wasn't Gaius. It was one of the others. I think Eustace. I think it was Eustace. Yep, definitely. All right, Milliam.
It's time to duel.
Duel? You forgot a few D's there.
Come on, draw a card. I'm going first. Take this.
It's a 6.
Sorry about
No, you're not.
Who's that for?
I like her response.
I'm going first. Come on, draw another one.
You know you're just losing. You're throwing the game.
I'm going first.
You know what? I don't know what I was expecting. What strategy I was expecting from a child that can't pay attention.
I wanted to win.
Well then, don't suck, I guess. Okay. Crazy thing is, guys, I've been streaming for almost an hour and we haven't even gotten Legram yet. Something about this game, I guess it's all the dialogue. $10.20. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This special express line is bound for Breyerhard. Our next stop is Breyerhard, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when you disembark the train. Finally. We have to change trains here, right? That's right. A train bound for Legram should be arriving in about 10 minutes. We'll need to hurry if we want to board it in time. That's not bad. I was hoping for the chance to... That's too bad. I was hoping for the chance to poke around Breyerhard. But yeah, it's your first time in Breyerhard, isn't it? Be glad to show you around should the opportunity arise. You did graciously open your house to us in Nord, after all. Speed. Okay, you just go right in. Cat. You know, for all the sensing guys in Reen do, the fact that they can't even notice this one cat is, not great. Wow, this forest is really dense. I can see through the trees. No, it is not. It almost looks like a scene from a picture book, as though if you kept very quiet, fairies might come out and play. It might not come as a surprise that there are many such legends in this region. The Lance Maiden, Leanne Sandlot, was born in Legram, but because of her preternatural strength? What the heck? I mean, supernatural strength? The heck is preternatural strength? And beauty, as some believe her a changeling, switched at birth with the fairies, or by the fairies. Really? Fascinating. The reality is a bit less rosy. The family line of Count Sandlot came to an end when she died under mysterious circumstances. For the War of the Lions, it's hardly a surprise that such a tale has persisted. A changeling, huh? And here's Reen with his precognition for something? Yeah, fog, okay. I mean, that just looks like someone breathed on the window. I wouldn't call that much fog, though. Look at the fog. It came on so suddenly. Well, Legram is well known for its fog, among other things. This is not at all uncommon for this area, for this time of year. The fog does help keep the temperature cooler during the summer, though. Yes, it does. That's what my hometown has. Yeah, in that case, bring on the fog. No, Lammy, you can't smash that. I'll be honest. I'm surprised she actually said Lammy couldn't smash something. I think that's improvement. I think she's improving. Even if it is just a dream. Oh, it's water. Music's not bad. Definitely medieval sounding. It's stunning. This is the first time I've visited Legram, but it's every bit as beautiful as I had been led to believe. So this is the town of mist and ancient legends. I'm pleased you seem to have taken a liking to it. But unfortunately, the mist does hinder the visibility. On a clear day, the surface of the lake gleams like a polished mirror. Fog or not, it's breathtaking all the same. Welcome home, my lady. Wait, LG voice. Welcome home, my lady. I don't know what voice to give you. How did you show up so quickly? How long have you been there? Interesting. I couldn't sense him coming at all. I've returned, Klaus. I see that your proficiency in the arts of concealment has not diminished it in my time away from home. Was he an assassin or something? On the contrary, my age has begun to get the better of me, I'm afraid. Watching you grow and mature is the only joy left to this old man. Or old man like me, sorry. Surely you jest. Can I assume that father not coming to meet us means he's currently away from Legram? That was, okay. I'm afraid so. He also mentioned that he was unsure when he might return. I did expect that might be the case. Nonetheless, allow me to introduce you, everyone. This is Klaus, the Arsed family steward. He fills in for my father in his absence and serves as acting master for the Arsed School of Swordsmanship. The acting master? Sounds like one amazing old dude. Every old person in anime is somehow cracked. You should know this. Ugh. Butler Klaus, he doesn't have a last name, I guess. The trip you all have... I trust you all had a pleasant trip, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Let me be the first to welcome you to Legram. If you'll come with me, I'll escort you to the mansion. This doesn't look like a mansion to me, but you know what, whatever. Still, it doesn't look like the years have really changed too much here. It's like walking into a bygone era. You can really see the influence of animism in the region too, just like at this stone monument. I believe that was built long before the Arsed family was entrusted with governing this area, with the governance of this region, which would make it several hundred years old, at the very least. It has a rather strange shape too. Oh, what's that? A statue? They definitely put a lot more effort into this statue than Emperor Dracul's. Like, all of these are way better rendered, I guess. Not great, but still way better. It appears to be a statue of the Lance Maiden. That's right, this center statue is the Lance Maiden herself, while those beside her are two of the Ansritter. I believe these are made over 200 years ago as well. Indeed, tradition holds that they were constructed to honor the achievements of Saint Sandlot. Incidentally, the knight kneeling to her right is the ancestor of... Wait, lower right? Left, right. Okay. Ancestor of the Viscount. So that's Laura's great-great-great-grandfather, huh? You'll need a few more greats. We're about 10 generations apart. Wait. No, I guess? Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because like 250 years, or 250 years, since these were like built, right? I think, oh wait, no, to honor that, so it had to have been a little less than 250. So, oh, you know, being 20 something when you have kids. So yeah, 10 years. Yeah. It makes sense. You'll need a few burgers. Okay. Lady Laura? Steve. Oh, Sven. I was gonna say Steve. Lady Laura, I'm so pleased to see you back in Lorena. The Viscount did mention that you'd be returning. So happy to see you, Lady Laura. I'm so glad to see you all as well. I'm just back for 2 or 3 days on a field study as part of my coursework at the academy. I'll be sure to visit more with each of you later. Oh, of course, please do. I'd love to hear all about your life in the academy. Whatever. She seems to be quite popular around here. Yeah, it's more like the Viscount's family has built a good relationship with the people of Legram. Oh, you jealous uses? Looks like they finally showed up. Well, it's been pretty busy around here lately. I could use the help. Cat. Huh? Oh well, guess I'll go look over their task one more time, just to be sure. Yep, that's a cat. Okay. Sounds like a war is going on, not training. I can hear the ring of steel on steel. Undoubtedly, that's the sound of swords crossing. Ah, so this must be our said school's train hall. Indeed it is. I have more memories in this building than I could possibly count. Although many of them involve being soundly defeated by my father, or Klaus. My apologies, my lady. Well, it's pretty apparent he's not your run-of-the-mill butler. You could tell by the way he carries himself. He has a master's poise. And this is Viscount Arced's mansion. Wow, this is where Laura lives? You'd expect nothing less from a Viscount. And it seems to be built on a hill overlooking the town, too. It was originally built with the intent that it could function as a stronghold, should the need ever arise. I mean, I guess the natural walls with the mountains and the rocks, sure. Welcome to the home of Viscount Arced. Allow me to show you around in my father's stead. She just rhymed, look at that. Why am I reminded of Kingdom Hearts here? The Beast Castle. Wow, you showed the guys, but you didn't show the girls? What is this? I mean, I guess they have Laura. Never mind, makes sense. I can't bash on Klaus. Wow. What an incredible view. It's so beautiful. It's not often I take in a view this spectacular. Say, is that... Wow, a castle. That must be Legram's famous landmark. Indeed, that's Lohanger. Lohengrim Castle. Oh, jeez. During the War of the Lions, it served as a Lance Maiden's stronghold. I said it right the first time, I think. The Saint's Castle, towering on the shore of a shimmering lake. Just seeing it there in all its majesty makes me want to set brush to canvas. It does seem like a scene tailor-made for painting. I agree, but there'll be plenty of time to take in the scenery later. Right now we need to go pick up our list of field study tasks. Oh, right. Are you the one who prepared the task for us, Klaus? Julie, the assigning of your duties has been entrusted to a professional. A professional at what? Can you elaborate? Head of the Bracers Guild in the town center plaza. At the master's behest, they have taken on the responsibility of preparing all the tasks for your field study here. Bracers Guild? There's a branch here in Legram? Laura already told us that. I guess you weren't here, but... Indeed. There's been a small branch of the guild in this town for many years. My family has a good relationship with the guild. They've done much for us in the town over these years. Oh, really? Well, whatever. Not like they asked me to do anything. What are you babbling on about? What are you babbling on about? Nothing much. Just thinking out loud. Anyway, looks like we need to pay a visit to the guild. Yeah, I'd like to get through as many tasks today as we can. We'll be taking our leave now, Klaus. Of course. Please take care, everyone. Alrighty then. I don't think I need to do anything. Let's see here. Yeah, let's just go pick up field study tasks. But I don't know. We're gonna try to get through the full day today.
A cross inside a circle. Any idea what it means?
No one really knows for sure. There are a number of theories, though.
Isn't that a Celtic cross or something?
The meanings of most animist symbols have been lost over time.
I think it's like a Celtic cross or something like that. Sure are more remnants of animism here than I expected. You seen one? It's actually a spirit monument, much like this one. Wait, there's actually a spirit monument much like this one on the highway too. Okay. One theory is that they exist as signposts to guide spirits to this land. But because of that, people have regarded them as a means to call forth spirits since the days of antiquity. Fascinating. I can only imagine what it would look like if they were to succeed. Well, it's just a theory. No one really knows what their real purpose is. But they're still pretty important then. And here I was thinking it'd be fun to have Lammy smash them up. I'd really appreciate if you didn't. Such destructive impulses. I mean, that's like a historical landmark there. You could go to prison for that.
This building is the Legram branch of the Bracer Guild.
Yes, it is. So this is the Einzelrecht statue. It's pretty impressive up close. It's so cool. Saint Sandlot and the Einzelreiter are the pride of Legram, and have been ever since the War of the Lions. When I look at this statue, I'm always reminded of my personal goal. It's been my lifelong aspiration to be a skilled warrior, as my ancestor and Saint Sandlot were. Wow. I can see that the ambition gleaming in her eyes. It's not surprising. Everyone has their heroes after all. Alright. Can I enter now? Oh, the guild emblem. Must not have noticed it earlier with all the mist. Wow, or you're just blind. Strange. The branch in the capital were closed due to political pressure, but this one seems to be active. The Legram branch continues to operate as it always has. That's why I was rather surprised to find out that the capital's branches were no longer active. Come to think of it, we met a bracer back when we were in Brehard for our field study. But I saw no signs of a guild branch there either. It was closed a year ago. Though, as I understand it, the pressure to close came from the Duke's household, not the Imperial government. Is that so? Well, branches are an eyesore for most of those well-to-do types. They don't bow to authority. You can't bribe them with Mira. They're all about protecting civilians. Give them any excuse to lean on the bracers to get them out of the picture. And that's exactly what they're gonna do. That's kind of... Don't mince words, do you? Choice words coming from an intelligence division operative. Do you think you're not complicit in this? Well, it's less us and more Grams. We went barging into the branches in the capital himself and started telling them what they could and couldn't do. That explains the instructor's frosty temperament towards him. Man, you guys sure know how to poke a guy where it hurts, don't you? Oh. Now that's a familiar face. I'm pleased to see you again, Tovel. Oh, you know each other? Nah, we just ran into each other a couple of months ago. Long time no see, Laura. Sounds like Sarah's keeping your nose in the grindstone, huh? Wait, so... Must be a former associate of our instructor, I take it. Pretty much. Bracer Tovel. Doesn't have a last name? Never mind, he does. I'm Tovel Randonir? It's quite the name. A bracer with the guild here in the Empire. Good to meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. That's a lot of paper. Wait a minute. So it wasn't a coincidence that we ran into you in Braveheart? Bingo. Sarah told me you were going to be there. She wanted me to keep an eye out for you and step in if you ever got into a real tight spot. But she insisted I play it casual and not give myself away, man. Man, that part was a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Had no idea. Thank you so much for all your assistance back then. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to first Marcius out without your help. May not have directly assisted me, but I suppose you have my thanks nonetheless. You're welcome. Sarah's repaid that debt in full, so don't worry about it. Interesting. I had no idea that you'd already met some of the members of our class. Incidentally, Tovel, the guild stance here in Erebonia certainly seems to have shifted over the past 2 years. No doubt. Basically, every branch in the Empire was shut down after the government started putting pressure on us. Some of us found work in different fields, like Sarah. Others transferred to branches outside the country. But we all agreed to get back together if we can ever resume operations in Erebonia again. Until then, we're just trying to keep a low profile, scraping out a living for ourselves. Sounds like a difficult life. Still, with the guild having to decrease its presence, isn't there more than enough work for the remaining branches? I wish. The railway and military police deals with a lot of stuff we would have handled before. Your little lady's friend in particular keeps herself pretty busy. Oh, you mean Claire? Yep, she sure is a workaholic. Although, with all the time she spends on work, there's no wonder she doesn't have a boyfriend. Milliam, I'm not sure you should go around sharing the details of people's private lives without their consent. Well, I find enough work to keep the lights on here anyway. This branch has the Viscount's approval, so we can display our sign without getting in trouble. So that's how it is. Well, it's nice to hear that the Viscount seems pretty supportive of the guilds. He seems to find much of himself in the Bracers' way of life. Self-reliant, pride, and focus on helping others. He's long said that if he were free of other responsibilities, he would join the guild and work as a Bracer himself. Oh my, that seems very... I hardly think a man who owns a territory in the Erebony would just up and join the Bracers. The Raiden Blade Master himself as a Bracer, huh? In terms of strength and standing, he's probably on par with Cassius Bright. I'll bet he'll make S rank right on the spot. Cassius Bright is the... oh, I know this one. He's the father of the main character in the first game. Or something like that. I believe, yeah, I think that's it. You know Cassius Bright? I believe he's currently currently a Brigadier General in the Liberation Army, as well as bearer of the title Divine Blade. I thought he was a Bracer, now he's a general in the Liberation Army? What does that even mean? I guess I'll find out when I play the other games, or maybe later in this game. I don't remember. Guess I should expect no less from the member of the Intelligence Division. Anyway, that's how the Viscount ended up asking me to sort out some tasks for your field study. Let me give you these. Let me give these to you now. August? Did we already have August? Field study, day 1. Okay, many hands make light work. I need someone to replace a lot of ornament lights. Okay, cool. Ebel Highway, there's a monster. Cool. School training. I wish Laura and you, your classmates, engage in friendly combat. Okay, cool. 200 Selge radius around Legram. Like, I think Selge, I keep saying this, but it doesn't make sense. But Selge might be kilometers and Arg might be meters. Each student must record a blah blah blah, yeah. Oh, so this is how your field studies go. Generally, yes. Should we come back tomorrow to pick up our next set of tasks then? Yep, I've got some more work I could use your help with. Pretty short-handed here, so got a real monster of a backlog built up. I'm counting on you to pave the way to easy street for me, okay? Oh, we will. Alright then, let's waste no time getting started. Looks like one of these requests is from the training hall. Seems to be from Klaus. Got a monster extermination request too. We'll have to head out into the highway for that one. Be nice if we could cover as many of the townspeople's requests as possible too. This is South Go-Up. Okay. Let's see. I don't need to care about recipes. I guess go to the stores. This is an inn? Welcome back, yeah. Oh yeah, everybody's like super weird here about Laura having friends. It's kind of creepy. Welcome everyone, I hope the day is treating you well. If you need any armaments or have any ornament related questions during your stay, just come straight to me. Thank you, Duncan. Your service is invaluable as always. Oh, it's an honor to hear you say that. That reminds me, I've heard that you guys will be taking on tasks on the requests I sent. Taking on the requests I sent to Toll. Jeez. That's right. You wanted us to do something with the road lamps, right? Could we ask you for some further information about that? Of course. It can take quite a while, though. Are you sure you have time to do this? Yes. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. Just explain what it is you'd like us to do, and we'll get to it. Okay. Alright. Here's how it'll go. I'm going to presume you all know what a road lamp is at this point. I mean, we don't have to start that far back, dude. And you probably also know that they require regular maintenance in order to function as they should. That's especially true here in Legram, since the moisture from the fog causes their circuits to short more frequently. I put in a request for Toggle to inspect them not too long ago, actually. To my surprise, he discovered that almost all of the lamps close to the city are in need of some maintenance work. I assume you want us to replace them all in one go, then? That's correct. To be a bit more specific, I'd like you to replace their orbit lights. It does seem like a long, troublesome task, the kind I normally pay someone else to do. The road lamps serve as a safety measure for travelers along the highway, so this is important. Sounds about as much fun as picking lint out of my belly button, but, well, nothing we can do about it. This does seem like something Toval would usually handle himself, though. Isn't that right? It is. He'll probably laugh at all us if a group of promising students weren't able to change a few lights. But I'll really take me back to our field study in Keldic, though. That's right. We had to do something like this back then. Suppose every town needs work on road lamps. You're practically pros already, huh? Hardly. I've finally managed to block off any memory of our group's first field study. Aw, no fairy, guys. Stop remembering stuff that I wasn't there for. Okay, sure, we'll just shut off our brains. That's what you get for showing up late to the party. Anyway, I assume the road lamps here also need a code to open their maintenance panels. Not quite. The lamps here in Legram use a key to access instead. The advancements, geez. Which means you'll be needing this. Well, at least it should make things simpler this way. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I don't need to remember the code like this. And here are the replacement ordnance. Lights you'll need as well. That's a lot of lights. They're all marked with letters and numbers. That they are. Each one matches the yeah. So do you need any pointers how to change them out? No, I remember how to do it from last time. So we're good. That was a lot of nothing. Okay. Hello, what though? Yeah, I'm not gonna read everything. Okay, we're good. Dang it. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. So we have the monster suppose I need to talk to you about the monster. I don't really care. Oh, wait, what? Receiving word from Provincial Army. Nope, I actually heard it happening earlier. Okay, he's talking about this. This is just flashbacks. He's talking about how he showed up. Was that your doing? Well, yes. So essentially, things worked out for us thanks to his pulling strings behind the scenes. I see that the Bracers live up to their reputation. Guess it makes sense that they are not popular with certain folks. Listen, that was just a one-off, alright? I jumped through some serious hoops to make sure everything worked out, you know? We've been in his debt all this time without even realizing it. Indeed, I'm glad to know we can count someone reliable as him as our ally. Okay, aren't we supposed to talk to, like, the monster? Okay, I guess you didn't have to do that. Cool. Okay. I have all the recipes. So, we just start with the quests. Dog. Good boy. Pedro. And isn't Pedro just puppy in Spanish or something? It's been a while since I took Spanish. Looks like the fog's just as thick out on the highway as it is in town. It does go a long way towards keeping the temperature down, but it certainly doesn't help for visibility. True. Even we locals lose our sense of direction out on the highway sometimes. But even ever since they built the railway, though, through here, there hasn't been nearly as many people traveling this road. I'll need to pay extra attention to our surroundings to make sure that we don't become lost. That would be wise. And don't forget, there's no telling when some beast may try and jump out at us. Well, what are you gonna wait? What are you waiting for? Let's go. Okay, it is Laura's place, so we'll run around as Laura for this duration. Road light appears to have dimmed significantly. On the blade, A1. Alright, that's one light changed. Exchanged. This doesn't seem so bad. I don't suppose so. We just need to repeat this for the other 13 lamps on the highway. This work itself seems simple, at least. Perhaps we should each take turns doing it then. That sounds fair. It's only right that to share the workload. Yep, I call the next one. You're welcome to it. Leave it to a kid to be excited about this. Okay, monsters. We are at Ebel Highway. They are all scanned, it looks like. These are also scanned, it looks like. I'm gonna see if there's any... I mean, this is kind of spoilers for everybody, but I think I've scanned everything. Yeah, I've scanned every enemy now. Wait, no, we're missing 2. Is this when we... Did I not... Wait, no. This is her. Okay, so this hasn't happened yet. I was worried there for a second. So this should happen later, where we get to scan her again. Okay, we were at 5, which I believe we scanned all of them. Scanned. Are you actually kidding me? Heldick? I actually missed a scan back in Keldic. That's the beginning of the game.
It feels almost magical.
Well,
You
dang.
know, like if you just wait long enough, you might see a fairy or something.
What is with you and fairies? That sucks. I'm upset now.
Let's get him. Here we go.
My turn.
Of course. You still have a.
Well, you can't do anything about it now.
Ooh, that one looks tough.
There's only one chest. Well, I mean, one there.
Oh, the train comes through here.
That's the Ebel branch line, the same line we traveled here on.
This seems to be all that's necessary. Well done, Laura. Makes 7 lamps done, I think. Finally halfway done. 7 down, 7 to go. Yeah, let's get these last 7 done. Can't believe I missed so early on. That is like the worst possible situation.
Oh, a treasure chest.
But at the end of the day, I guess it doesn't matter that much, because I don't know what you gain. But, you know, if I ever play the first game again, I know what to do.
All right, let's do.
Here I go. Blow 'em away.
My turn.
Yeah. Gleaming blade.
Wow, that really launches you, huh?
Turn.
Here I go. Yeah, you didn't stand a chance.
Okay.
What a large monster. We'll need to be careful.
Super careful. Oh, that's the mission. Let's just do the fight now, maybe? Wait. No, let's do this. That's the last of them. 14 lamps. There's a good day's work. Highway should be better lit now, though it's difficult to tell with all the fog. At least the residents of Legram should be safer as they travel the highway now. Now that we've finished up, we should report back to our client. Yeah, let's head back to and see Duncan. After I kill this thing. Must be the monster that we were sent here to defeat. Looks like it matches the description, but it's hard to tell with all of this mist. Ooh, it looks really strong. But we've got Lammy on our side. This should be a piece of cake. We shouldn't be... I wouldn't be so sure. Visibility is quite poor here. We can't take anything for granted. I agree, we should be thoroughly prepared before we engage it. Right.
Hey! This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
Totally prepared.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. Of course.
Boop.
Shatter! Off guard.
I'll help. My turn. Get him!
Nice.
Arcus, activate.
Nice.
Fool.
You fool.
My turn. Burn to ash. Ha!
My turn.
My turn.
I will just attack normal.
Thanks.
Okay, that's like a really good support there.
Too slow.
This takes too long.
My turn. There. Now's our chance. Billia.
Okay. Yes, sir. Now.
Got it.
It's my turn. Right back at ya.
Here we go.
Goodbye.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Nice.
Not bad.
Well, that takes care of that. Not bad for your first monster extermination. I guess we shouldn't expect any less. That part was actually getting to the monster this time, though. True, this mist doesn't make for the smoothest of navigation. If the air were a bit clearer today, we might have been able to explore a few other routes through the area. But for now, it'd be wise to return to Legram and give our report. Yeah, let's head back to town. All the way back. I think we've gotten everything. Yes, we have.
A challenging foe. We should engage it with care.
All right. To the store. Okay, this is taking too long. Okay. Then this one. Doesn't look like there's any hidden quests either, so we should be good. And that'll be it for today. Yo, seems like you took care of that monster roaming around out on the highway. We did, though with all the thick fog, finding out our way was more trouble than I'd expected. Certainly had to pay close attention to our surroundings this time. It did serve as good training, I admit. That's good to hear. But yeah, can't forget the reward, can I? Here you go. Are you really sure we can have all these? Not a problem. This is the reward the guild set for it, so it's all yours. It's not like I'm forking over fat stacks of Mira, so no need to worry. I mean, that was like 6k, so... thank you. Thank you very much. You deserve it. Saved me from a real bother of a mission. After all, alright then, good luck with the rest of your tasks. Okay. Now we just go to the school. I'm gonna save now just in case something happens. I don't think I need to worry about anything though. Okay. Do I need to talk to anybody? I should talk to everybody first, just in case. When are you guys gonna start? Oh yeah, don't I have to have Usis in the team for this? Oh, and you. Okay, hang on a second. Sure. Sure. Okay, and then, I mean... I'll just give the main things. Oh no, that's not good for you, specifically. I mean, not too worried about anything else here. Okay. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. I see you were able to begin your field study without incident. We were. Thank you for your help. Incidentally, I noticed it was you yourself who placed this request for us. Indeed, I did. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me. My request is merely this. I would like you to engage in a training bout with students of the Arced school. That's what it says in the request description. I'm game. It's not often we get to train a training opportunity like this. But are we sure we'd provide enough of a challenge? Oh, I'm certain of it. By my assessment, you're all more than capable of combat. A swordsman of the famed Bayleys one-blade school, an adept in quartz fencing, even a seasoned spearman. Gaius doesn't get any special title. You even seem to handle your blades with the poise only born of many battles, the young lady included. You can tell that just by looking at us? But you've never even seen us fight. Be that as it may, it seems to have... he seems to have a pretty good idea of what we can do. It's like you can even tell that Lammy's here. Well, I've mentioned all of you before in my letters at home, though I expect Klaus could easily have deduced that much nonetheless. He makes a strong case for his position as acting master of the Arced school, at the very least. Oh, you flatter me. All those training here are right now are at beginner level. I believe you'll be an appropriate match for each other in terms of skill. Wow, he just called us all beginners. We really gonna take that? Sounds like the kind of hands-on lesson even a Thor's education can't buy. We're happy to accept. You have my thanks. If that's all right with you, I'd like to begin right away. Let me know when you're ready. We're ready? Just give the word. Huh, excellent. Then please, take your place on the stage in the center of the hall. Is there anything we need to do specifically? Over. Hey Laura, I don't see any bows. Wasn't that supposed to be a thing? Listen up, our opponents are Lady Laura's classmates. They may be young, but don't underestimate them. I know. I'm not playing to lie down for these guys. I'm not planning to lose either. No fair. Why can't I join in? It would hardly be a fair fight if you summoned your doll to battle. As a student of this school, I also have to resist the urge to join in. Being a spectator can still teach us much. Lame. So these are our opponents from their said school. Klaus said they're all at the beginner level, but in this school, I'm betting even the beginners are pretty skilled. Indeed, it would be unwise to underestimate their abilities. We're gonna need to give this all we've got. For us and for them. We can do this. We have variety on our side. Is everyone ready? Then begin. Training bout the students are said. Okay, I don't even have to do anything with this. They were as skilled as we suspected, and we were forced to play to our strengths, relying on the team tactics we've honed by fighting together. Finally, after a long and hard-fought battle, we emerged victorious. There's some fanfic going on here. The battle has ended. Battle has been decided, I should say. They were pushovers. We did it. Well, barely scraped out a victory there. I don't believe you. Ah, man, we lost. How shameful. Seems like we still have a long way to go, after all. Yeah. Going to have to turn training up a few notches. Thank you for coming out and giving us a good fight. The battle made for some excellent training. You can say that again. I knew I learned where... I knew... The budget would not allow that to be animated. Yeah, too much. It was such an amazing fight that the game could not do it. They couldn't pay for that kind of fight. Or it did just end in an instant and the narrator lied to us. it could be either. You can say that again. I know I learned where I could stand to brush up. That is a weird sentence. Your skills in battle was befitting of the reputation of the Arcid school. He's right, you all fought wonderfully. It was an excellent battle. I see you've all been diligent in your training while I've been away. Boo. And what now, Milliam? I want to fight too. Milliam, you're not even fighting. Oh my. Milliam, don't... Hey, language. Ergatlum, there are children present here. What? What the hell is that? Silver doll. Milliam, honestly, are you incapable of sitting quietly for just 5 minutes? He even said the battle only took 5 minutes. So it wasn't that drawn out. It must have been a very quick one. There's 5 of them, so like a minute per person? And that's pretty fast. But just sitting here watching you guys fight is so boring. I'm ready to jump in. Come on. You don't just want to sit on the sidelines either, right, Laura? Oh, I don't suppose I can deny that. You too, huh? Does present a bit of a problem. I think having Ergatlum take the field might give us too much of an unfair advantage. Oh, well, if that's the case, allow me to serve as your opponent instead. Huh? Master Klaus? He's gonna kill her. I may not be the young man I once was, but I'm still the acting master and caretaker of the school. For his lordship, in his absence, I believe you'll find me a worthy opponent, even for that silver puppet. Wow. Wow. His stance leaves almost no openings. What are you talking about? His entire left side is open. Like, I don't think this anime doesn't understand what it means to have a stance with no openings. It's always funny when they say that. I can see that. Acting master isn't simply an honorary title. I see. But if Klaus is going to join the battle, I would like to as well. Laura? Lady Laura. I've been defeated by Klaus on more occasions than I can count. I'd enjoy the opportunity to show him how much I've improved. As you wish, then. Show me all that you've learned during your time at the academy. This is getting exciting. Well, this seems to have escalated rather quickly. I suppose not everyone has the patience to sit on their sidelines, especially when they're itching for a good fight. Good grief, what do you think we ought to do? I don't think there's anything we can do. Master Reed, I would greatly enjoy the chance to cross blades with a skilled swordsman of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School. Would you be willing to participate as well? Of course, I'd be glad to accept. Good, good. How about you choose one more of your classmates to round out your team? You'll all be facing me. He's like, all of you. I've taken on all of you at once. Come on, nerds. And if you're able to defeat me, you have completed my request. In that case, Emma. How about it, Emma? I'd be happy to. It's just my team. Then let us begin. But please, don't hold back on account of my age. I doubt you'll even give us the opportunity to do so. No doubt. I can feel his power already. And he hasn't even made a move yet. We're going to need to come at him with everything we've got. Even more than the last fight. I wasn't planning on holding back anyway. Milliam, it is just your doll that fights, not you. Alright then, begin.
Come, show me what you can do.
So that's your voice. We're gonna need to build up Link with you.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Ow. Okay, so people are actually starting to do damage now. Okay, so you are scanned.
Shatter!
Resist, huh?
Turn.
Yes. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
My turn.
How much HP do you got? Ah, yeah, 65,000. And, whoa, 369. Wow. He is the ultimate life form. I don't think we can win, guys. Though we do have a few level 69s on our team, it might not be enough. Let's see. We're gonna have to go all out.
Azure flames, gather on my blade.
This old dog still knows a few tricks.
Are you gonna S-craft? Oh, Laura, jeez.
Here goes.
Here we go.
Gotta keep you alive. Give myself 2 turns.
Go. Here we go.
Yeah!
Ah,
My turn.
where's my my counter?
My turn.
Here we go. This should finish it.
Might of the Arcade School. Radiant Blade Dance.
My turn.
That didn't finish you. I see. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Just in case, let's do something I can't miss.
Go.
Okay, we're good.
Just as I hoped.
Okay, it's safe for now.
All right, we survived. 69 was only so powerful. Ugh. We stand victorious. Wow. They seriously defeat Master Klaus? I should have expected no less. It's been quite some time since I was last bested in combat. Doesn't even seem all that tired. Guess that's the acting master of our said school for you. Oh, gracious me. What a thrilling battle. And your silver puppet was more challenging an opponent than I had anticipated, young lady. Well, there aren't many people out there who can handle Lammy's swings as well as you did. And the Radiant Blade Master is supposed to be on a whole different level. It sure is a big world out there. Well, that's true enough. Incidentally, Master Rain. Yes? It was an honor to see the skills of a practitioner of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blades style firsthand. However, I couldn't help but sense you holding back something back. A wavering of your clear intent. If just for a moment. Holding something back? I thought so. I apologize if I said something impertinent. You needn't pay any mind to the ramblings of this foolish, old man. Oh, I appreciate you saying so. I'll take it to heart. I don't get it. But anyway, I guess that means we've got this request all wrapped up, right? Certainly. Thank you for your assistance. This was a most fulfilling training session for everyone. Just being able to watch such an amazing fight got me all fired up. We're immensely grateful for all you've done for us. Not at all. It was an honor. When we meet again, I'd enjoy the opportunity to have a training bout with you all myself. It would be our pleasure. I'll be sure to train to the fullest extent of our abilities in the meantime. You won't be disappointed. It's only been a few short months, but your growth has been considerable. I'm certain you have your fellow classmates at the academy to thank for that. When I see how well you fought together, I'm filled with the deepest of admiration. I agree. I think there's a reason I've been able to grow like I have. Even taking on this request has helped teach and strengthen me as well. Laura, the day will eventually come when you'll be able to best me in single combat. Sooner than you think, at least. At that. You can be sure I'll continue devoting myself to my training, pursuing that goal. I'm very much looking forward to it. I wish you all the best with your field study here in Legram. May it be a rewarding and fulfilling experience. As butler of the Arcid household, I'll be praying for your success. Thank you very much. Nice. Sure. Whatever that is. That's all the requests, I think. Just go to house 1. Wow, look at that. It's almost evening already. Sunset skies make for a very picturesque view, don't you think? Seems the mist has cleared somewhat too. I would venture a guess that tomorrow will be a clear, sunny day. Anyway, we finished up all the main tasks we had for the day, so we should probably head back to the guild now. I'm sure Double is curious how we fared out here there. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, so we need to go to a house. To get a book I don't think we actually need, but we might. There we go. Greaser's Guild. Let's go do some fishing to get some CP back. Oh, you can't fish yet? Maybe it's down here.
Oh, there's a boat on the wharf!
And that's the ferry liner. It returns to the wharf every evening.
This looks like a nice spot.
There we go. Jeez, that one doesn't move very fast.
Wow, this is a big one.
Yeah. There.
Wow, this is a big one.
Got it.
Not bad.
Letting us bass. Okay. That's good enough. I could also, you know what, let's do this. Wrong thing. Only 100 mirror. Why does this take forever? Oh, that gives you all your CP. Okay, I didn't need to fish. Okay, one last thing we need to do today. After this, I think. Let's see, is there anything else? Okay, and no side quests or hidden quests. Okay, let's go.
We're back.
Today was so much fun!
What? I thought it was voice acted. Why, Tobal? Tell me. Oh, hey, welcome back.
Seems my timing could hardly have been better.
Huh?
Father? When did you get back?
Good fit.
When only Klaus came to greet us, I assumed I wouldn't be seeing you while I was in Legram.
A lot going on, though.
Fortunately, I was able to take some time away from my engagements to see you and your class.
Not many people have a turtleneck.
And while I was in town, I also had some business to attend to with the guild, which is what brings me here.
Jeez, are you strangling? Okay.
It does my heart good to see you again, Laura.
Why are you petting her?
It seems you've grown since I last saw you.
Father, please don't treat me like a child, but it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
Why is he called middle-aged man? We know who he is. Well, that's the Radiant Blade Master. Laura's dad seems so cool. He sounds embarrassed, but I've rarely seen her so happy.
These must be your friends.
Right. These are my classmates from Class 7 and my partners in this field study.
Then let me welcome you to Legram. I'm Viscount Arsaid, the ruling lord here. My daughter has told me all about you in her letters. So it's a pleasure to finally be able to put faces to the names.
It took us forever to get up those stairs, dang. Wow, there's like nothing on our plates. So much bread and potatoes. Or is that potatoes? Is that just a bunch of different types of bread? This is delicious. Be careful, Malem, you're going to drip sauce over the table. Look at all those forks! And those spoons, what the heck? Now you know this is a fancy meal. Look at all that. Wow, so this is the real Legram cuisine. So this is real Legram cuisine. I think I like everything on the table. The croissants. You can say that again. This fatty meat has me thinking past seconds and all the way to thirds. That's roast wild boar. It's been a staple in many local dishes for generations. Is something troubling you, son of House Alberea? You seem to have brought your worries to the table tonight, but not your appetite. Well, it's just that I know my family has been causing you a lot of trouble. Eustace? Is he? Oh, that. Just minor disagreements. You probably know it all too well. Conflict over taxes among the nobility are as sure as the rising of the sun. It's nothing to be so concerned about. Thank you for your kind words. But come, tell me of your day. I hear you fought Klaus this afternoon, and emerged victorious at that. We did, though I did feel like he was holding back against us. Oh, nonsense, my lady. You and your classmates fought with the boldness of young lions. I look forward to seeing you soar to even greater heights. Oh, marvelous. I did have my hopes that you might choose to attend that girls' school in the capital, but you seem to have made some excellent friends at Thor's, so perhaps this is how things were meant to be. Feel the same. Laura. Reen, was it? I'm curious. I can sense fear in your swordmanship. A certain hesitation. You haven't seen his swordmanship. What are you talking about? What? Father. The sword hermit Yun Kufai. In addition to being your master and the founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School, he's also a personal acquaintance of mine. In fact, I've requested a duel with him on numerous occasions. I see. If you'll forgive me for asking, who was the victor? Oh, the victor has yet to be decided. Putting our respective philosophies against one another is such an engaging experience. We always lose track of time. You think there's a swordman out there capable of fighting on equal terms with you? The world truly is a vast place. I can hardly imagine what a duel like that would be like. But getting back to what I was saying. The 8 Leaves One Blade School draws its influence from elements of several other Eastern schools of swordmanship. The style's philosophy has such depth. It's not difficult to see why one who masters it is known as a divine blade. But there's something about you, Reen. Something that terrifies you so much that its mere shadow pins you in place. He's almost certainly referring to... I've occasionally gotten that impression myself. So this is the burden Reen carries. Indeed. It seems like whatever happens in the old schoolhouse last month has something to do with it. Yes. What? You have me at a loss. I would never would have imagined you'd be able to tell so much about me so easily. But thanks to that, I've made up my mind. What? Oh? My lord, I asked of you as the Radiant Blade Master, would you grant me the honor of a duel? It's time to duel. He's talking about a card game, little do people know. He's gonna play Blade with him. Oh, he's gonna hit him with a briefcase. It's gonna be quite the fight.
Wow, this is mega cool! He's really gonna duel the Radiant Blade Master!
A duel is a bit of a strong word for this.
But is he really strong enough to beat him?
He doesn't stand a chance.
He thanks Jesus. I'm sure Reen appreciates that.
Receiving instruction from him would be one thing, but to duel a master like Viscount Arcade...
Looks like the odds aren't in his favor then.
Reen, please reconsider. You too, Father. Stop this nonsense.
Please, Laura, stay out of this.
This duel is between Reen and myself. Stand aside. Are you certain this is what you want?
I am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to test my mettle against the renowned Radiant Blade Master. Thank you for accepting.
I admire your spirit. Now, show me what a swordsman of the 8 Leaves is capable of.
I'm sorry, but that sword did not fit in that briefcase.
What the?
He can wield such a massive blade so deftly with just one hand?
Unbelievable.
That's Galan Charles, a great sword that's been passed down in the Arcade family for generations. It was once wielded by the ancestor of our house, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
I'm sorry, but if a weapon's been used that long, it should be falling apart at this point.
I can sense incredible power within him. He may be even stronger than my master, which means that against him... Reen Schwarzer of the 8 Leaves One Blade School, beginner rank. I stand ready.
Victor S. Arcade, master and successor of the Arcade School. Ready. Show me what you're capable of.
Go!
Okay, I have already scanned him. I'm sorry, but Klaus is stronger. He doesn't have 69. Wait, was that level 80? Yes, that was. How to start this?
All right,
Yeah.
let's do this.
You get 2 turns in a row? Well, I'll take 2 turns in a row as well.
My turn.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh. Well,
Go.
wow, that was a crit there.
Escape.
Well, I mean,
Too slow. My turn.
this might take a bit. Just a little bit. I think he's supposed to be doing damage to me as well, but you know, we're kind of
My turn. Here we go. Go.
my evasion is only 50%, by the way. There we go.
Go. My turn.
Okay, well, we're getting there.
My turn.
I have a feeling I'm supposed to start losing HP at some point.
My turn. I'm sorry, everyone.
Was I supposed to not lose, or was that that is supposed to happen? Okay, cool.
Ouch!
This is why I tried to stop them.
I could barely even see what happened.
There was a lot of missing and doing no damage.
It's not like Reen is weak. It's more that his opponent's strength is so far beyond his.
What are you doing? This duel is not yet over. To your feet at once.
Father?
I know you're capable of more than this. But if you're still too afraid to assert your true strength, then I have no choice but to force your hand. Now, show me.
He disappeared?
No. Too slow.
I'm sorry, but this is the opposite of what happened earlier. It was me dodging, he just wasn't taking any damage.
Whoa!
This is...
Is this what Reen is afraid of?
Excellent. This is as it must be. This is the power that slumbers deep within you. As long as you continue to cower in the face of it, you'll remain forever at a standstill.
I'd call it Ultra Instinct, but the red kind of is not there. Heart attack?
I want to see your true potential.
Oh, all my CP is gone.
Now.
You will not escape.
There. Now. Now. Now.
Okay, I don't need to scan anything. He's hitting a whole bunch now.
Now.
Impressive, but not enough to best me.
Now.
Okay, we're like halfway now. Oh.
It's time to finish this.
I think I lose.
Phoenix Slash.
Miss? Okay, I don't think that can miss.
Reen!
Wow, he put his sword away in the box before Reen could even fall down. Now that's a flex.
Reen! Wow! That duel was crazy!
Yeah, though it all makes sense now. Why Reen asked the Viscount for a duel in the first place.
You fool. Were you shouldering such a burden alone all this time?
Are you alright, Reen?
I mean, he gets a superpower. I wouldn't call that a burden, but sure.
Father, there was no need to go that far.
I'm fine. He held back.
I mean, doing his ultimate move doesn't seem like holding back, but sure.
I admit defeat. I'm honored to have seen the Radiant Blade Master's signature technique.
I think you're finally starting to understand. What we call power is simply a measure of one's raw strength. Without knowing how to properly apply it, it has no real meaning. However, when you deny the power you already possess, you're only shortchanging yourself.
You're right. I feel like I finally get what my master was trying to teach me about the laws of nature.
The rules of nature. Pretty good song.
But I'm afraid understanding that is only going to make me even more uncertain.
Reen.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. Stand up, dust yourself off, and step forward. Grapple with that fear each day if that's what it takes. Uncertainty weighs on the hearts of all people, but it's far preferable to standing still.
They didn't turn off the lights before going to sleep? I'm sorry, but I couldn't sleep like that.
The mist seems to have cleared. So, that's the Saint's castle. You can't come out right now. Someone might notice you.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh yeah, the cat. It talks.
The Radiant Blade Master may be scarily perceptive, but I doubt he'll notice my little moonlit stroll.
Honestly.
Well, what do you think? I'm not sure how much we can count on the boy. It seems he's finally found what he needs to move past what's been holding him back. But I'm still not certain he's going to make it in time.
That's not for us to decide. Our role is to watch over and guide him, nothing more. I don't want you to do anything like that ever again.
Fine, fine. Setting that aside for now. I'm sure you've already sensed it, but there's definitely something inside that castle. That place is out of our jurisdiction, but I have a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. I suppose all we can do is point Laura toward it and hope she notices too.
Wait, where was Laura? She wasn't in the room. I thought they were gonna go to Laura as well. Okay.
Drinks are on me someday.
I mean, I would like to have a save right there, but okay, sure. Wow. Wow, that's a view. Looking at the lake is like gazing into a vast mirror. I suppose that wharf you can... Wait, I suppose that wharf you can see in the distance must be over in the Sutherland province. You can see the Saint's Castle way more clearly today too. So this is what Legram looks like on a clear day. It almost seems like we're in a different town. Well, both faces of the town have a place in my heart. Hey, I'm sorry for all the fuss I caused yesterday. Rain, you really did. However, you did what you did out of necessity, right? Correct? Yeah. Before yesterday, I'd never been able to recognize the truth behind my master's teachings. By crossing swords with your father, it was like I finally realized what he meant, what he wanted me to understand all those years. I see. In that case, I won't criticize for what you did. I can understand that feeling, struggling forward, even in the face of adversity. It seems the winds have granted you their blessing. Still, Rain, I think you owe us an explanation. What was that power you displayed during the duel? I've never seen its like. It was so cool. Like, he suddenly turned into a whole different person. Almost like some kind of power that was locked up inside you came roaring out in one big flash. Yeah, I guess that's what it must seem like. They like these pictures. They show these pictures a lot. There's some beast-like instinct sleeping inside me. The id. And when I completely lost control of myself, it just swallows me up, transforms me somehow. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, and all my life I have lived in fear of it, of that other self. It seems a strange burden you bear. Something beast-like. I don't know, it seems pretty cool. Besides, if it makes you even stronger, why not just be like that all the time? I wish it were that simple. Years ago, I first asked my master to teach me the way of the sword in order to suppress that power. I thought that if I could master the art of fighting, I could master my fear and quell those instincts. But that did nothing to solve the underlying problem, and eventually I ended up having my training discontinued. Pretty pathetic, huh? Oh, Reen. But you said that yesterday's duel helped you realize something, right? Right. I can deny it up and down, but doing that doesn't change the fact that it's in there, somewhere. And unless I can accept that, I won't be able to reconcile myself with my past. Or really think about my future. I mean, it sounds so simple saying it now, but it took this long for me to realize it. Oh, I see. Trouble seems to seek you out, doesn't it? So you intend to accept your lot and move forward, even though the way is anything but certain. That's actually rather inspiring. I hope you'll tell Group B what you shared with us. I think they'd be really glad to hear it from you. Yeah, I think I will. I feel like everyone's been worrying about what happened at the old schoolhouse last month. Huh, I heard the big news. Seriously dueled the Radiant Blade Master? Well, he was kind enough to give me the chance to test my skills against him. The gap between him and me is so wide that calling it a duel is being generous. Yeah, it's called a murder. Nah, don't sell yourself short. It takes some real guts to even think of trying to duel the Viscount. I know you've battled Sarah, and her strength is pretty intense, but he's on a whole different level. I can see you didn't achieve beginner rank in the 8 Leaves One Blade school for nothing. You're surprisingly well informed. That's a praise for you. Well, the guild has plenty of close ties with the 8 Leaves One Blade school, after all. Anyway, let me get you those tasks for today. Field study tasks, day 2. Only 2 of them. Offering to the departed. Gonna have to collect stuff. Cool. Another monster, later farther in the highway. You know, I was expecting there to be more, I guess. I am rather curious about this monster extermination quest. I didn't want to overload you since I'm planning on giving you extra tasks this afternoon. It sounds like this will be your last full day in Legram, so I wanted to give you get the most out of you while you're here. Anyway, get on out there and do what you do. Got it. No sense in waiting to get started then. Well, at least it shouldn't take long. Okay, let's roll out. Autobots, roll out. Okay. It's gonna be really short, but I got a pack for tomorrow. Get everything ready, because I'll be gone for a week or so. I think either Friday or Saturday is when I'm coming back. I'll be gone for Christmas, so I hope you always enjoyed. Let's see, coming back Friday, probably, or Saturday, it'll be Elden Ring, and I should be finishing it up. It'll depend on if I stream, it'll depend on when I get back, really. I'll probably be getting back late, whatever day it is. And it's gonna be a long 6-hour drive for me, each way. So, we'll see what happens. Don't know when it'll be. Let me look at the calendar, actually. I can give you a better idea. Okay. Christmas is Wednesday, so probably Fridays when I'll get back. Yeah, I'll probably head back on Friday, so it'll be Saturday when my next stream is. And at least with that, it doesn't mess up the schedule. It'll be Saturday, Elden Ring, Sunday, Trails of Cold Steel again. Ugh. So yeah, thanks for joining. I appreciate all the support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Farewell.